everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Now, today I want to talk about Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and I wanted to kind of go over a few things with the game. I wanted to get my first impressions in like a few minute video, discussing my thoughts on the game. If I had to review it with a score, I would probably give it an 8.5. I know a lot of people are like 10 out of 10, this is the best game ever, but I don't really agree with that. I still think it's a really good game. I'm still looking forward to finishing it and playing it through the whole thing. Based on the first hour I've played, it could be a bit better, but it is very fun. Now, this game is the first 3D game in the franchise, which does change a lot, because it kind of means that there's a lot of things I have to do, and a lot of changes I have to make. This isn't a mainline LPP game. I don't know if this is like the new direction for Sackboy, or if this is going to be just a spin-off. I think it's just a spin-off, but it would make more sense for it to be like a new series for Sackboy, which I really want to plan to return. I think that would be much better than fucking A Big Adventure 2, 3, 4, 1,000. God damn. But yeah, the level design I think is really good. It's definitely very varied and fun. It's not very long, but you can kind of beat through them. I feel like they're more fun when you collect everything and do it at a fast pace. The art design is definitely very fun, but it isn't very imaginative, I guess. It does feel very bland. Like, the colors are really bland, in my opinion. The actual design is really good. The only problem with me is the colors. The visuals look amazing, but the colors, I feel like they should have had better coloring for the areas. The colors kind of feel flat and bland. But other than that, it's really good. Don't get mad at me in the comment section. The game is really good. The costumes are amazing. I loved playing with the costumes, and I've only played with a few of them, but they look really good. And Sackboy looks amazing in this game. So far, at least. Maybe he'll offer some changes. The story itself is pretty simple. Vex is trying to destroy Craftworld, basically, the Topps Turbo thing. Sackboy must stop him, learn to become a knight. We all know this. If you watch any of my other videos, you'll know this. For me, it's like, I actually like the story for me. I think the story is really good. It's very simple. It feels very like a Mario game, but the cutscenes themselves are really good. It's simple but fun, okay? It's simple but fun with all the new cool characters. The only characters I've seen so far are Scarlet and Vex, but they're really fun to play with. They're really fun to have in cutscenes, and they're really fun, just interesting characters that I really want to learn more about. So yeah, I really do enjoy the characters for the game. Costumes, the world map is weird because the pod does return in some way, but it's used for Sackboy to escape Vex at the start of the game, and then it's also used to travel different worlds. So it's back, but not like it was before. You have more than this like 3D world map you can play with. I really like the map. I thought the map is really cool. It's kind of its own level because you can like interact with it a little bit and find secrets. So it's like its own level. The map is really fun and really enjoyable. There are 5 worlds. I haven't finished the first one yet, but yeah, the game is kind of short, but all kind of games are decently short. It's definitely longer than LBP3 world, which is good compared to LBP3. LBP3 was way too short. I can't speak today. Jesus Christ. So it's really interesting to see a much longer game. When it comes to bugs, I haven't had any issues, but I have heard people saying that they have had problems. I haven't, like myself. I don't 100% know what that's about, but hopefully they'll kind of fix it and go over it and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I think so far the games are very fun. The moveset is awesome. I haven't even found the moveset. One problem for me, at least in the first level, is there's no tutorial. There is zero tutorial. They just throw you in the first level and expect you to know things. Well, things like jumping, you're gonna figure out, and like running, you find it really easily, and the flood trip as well. If you haven't played Little Planet 3 or whatever, and if you didn't know anything about the game prior to playing it, you'd be like, how the fuck do I do this? It's so hard to figure out what to do. Like, there's a ground pound. I had no clue it existed until I watched a video of it, because they don't tell you. I know that Steve Fry isn't coming back for this game as a narrator. It's more like Scarlett's doing it, kinda. But when he was narrating in those tutorial levels in the first level of every Little Planet game ever made, it was so fun. The tutorials were even funner than some of the boss levels. It was so fun. He brought so much charisma to it, and they were just fun learning the moveset. I thought this game really needed a tutorial. The first game, it was like, run, jump, use your puppet. All that kind of stuff. Puppet isn't back, by the way. It's gone. But this game definitely needs way more of a tutorial, and it kind of just left you in the dust a little bit. So maybe the start will teach you new moves, but for now, like, how the fuck do I do this? The new collectibles, there are prizes are returning, which are all costume pieces or emotes. Again, great costumes and the emotes are pretty cool. But then there's also these orb things you can find in each level. They have no particular purpose, but they're just kind of fun to collect and have in all these weird areas. And I honestly really like these orbs. They're really fun to collect, and they all look different in some kind of way, and I think they're really cool. Okay, they're great. The enemies are really different from previous games. Previous games didn't really have enemies to deal with. It was more like actual platforming. You had like a tiny bit amount of enemies, which basically had like dots in their head you would hit and kill them. That was it. This game has much more complicated enemies, very similar to Mario 3D World. Some that you can just kill with one hit, some that charge at you. So yeah, it was definitely very, very into the enemies are really fun. I think the enemies are definitely really, really cool in my opinion. And yeah, I love the enemies. The enemies are really fun. Other than that, I haven't played enough of the game to give you a full story synopsis or anything like that. I will release a much longer, full review of the game when I finished it. So subscribe for that and for my walkthrough coming out in about 3-4 days, depends on when I can make it. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys in my walkthrough. Thank you all for watching. Overall, I'll give it an 8.5 so far, but I've only played for the first, like, 10th of the game, so, it'll probably go up. It definitely won't go down, though. So, 8.5, I think that's the minimum. 8 out of 10, sorry. 8 will be the minimum I give it, but I'll probably give it higher. That's the end of this video, though. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.